Hello everyone, my name is Denise and today I'll be talking on the topic disconnecting and connecting habits. It comes from a modality called choice theory reality therapy. Okay, that is a course that I'm taking right now, so I've picked up this and I've really started to apply it on myself and also teach my clients, and I think it's awesome, so I thought that I should make a short video talking about it. Okay, so choice theory believes that before you apply all these habits on other people, interpersonal relations, you got to apply it to yourself intra-psychically, intrapersonally. Okay, so I'm quite cruel to myself, I must say. I think a big part of it comes from my Catholic upbringing. Like the priest sometimes says in the homily, you got to do violence to yourself. You got to temper your desires and all that, so that you gain mastery over them. Temper them like a piece of metal, keep heating, and do some violence to yourself, then you can gain the virtue of temperance. So okay, I sort of internalized that. So in the process of doing that, I subconsciously, or right now very consciously, I know that I am actually doing the disconnecting habits. I tend to criticize myself, nag, reward, praise myself, punish, threaten, complain, bribe, or overprotect myself. I'm just gonna dive into a few that I tend to do more of. Okay, like criticize is very normal. At the end of the day, or after doing something, including maybe making this video, I will be criticizing myself like, oh, this video sucks, who are you to put it on, you're such a lousy person, there's nothing that you can value add, don't even bother making videos like this. Okay, so I tend to criticize and put myself down quite a lot. Sometimes I do overprotect other people and myself as well. I'm not a perfect person. I've got some conditions, and as a result, I better not do that because I got high risk of shaming or embarrassing myself. But that's not good. I mean, I would hope that I don't do that. I hope that I can give myself the permission to do anything I want. Okay. So some people believe that they can be harsh on themselves and be mean to and be nice and kind to others. This can play out like in the context of a counselor, very long-suffering counselor who just endures whatever is thrown at her during the day, and then she's just like don't present many kind of angry emotions or what. By the end of the day, she'll go back and criticize herself and her clients, and then. So I don't think that is very healthy. That is narcissistic, and so okay. The point is, stop criticizing yourself, because how you treat yourself is how you treat others. Okay, let's find some biblical references. So God says, "Love your enemies," right? And you know that we are called like an amalgam, or like amalgam of various sub-personalities within ourselves. So there's the part of Denise that's very kind and friendly, hardworking. There's also a part that is more lazy, or perhaps more indulgent and all that. Okay? So if the rest of me likes to point my finger at the more indulgent, childlike side of me and criticize her, nag at her, blame her, threaten her, then I'm not really loving my enemy, right? Because God said love your enemy. So if I can't even love this part of me within myself and be understanding towards her, how do I really love my real enemy, who is someone outside of me? So that's something to think about. Okay, next, if we don't do disconnecting habits, what should we replace it with? Okay, connecting habits. I'm going to just read them out. Encourage, listen, accept unconditionally, respect and nurture, trust, support, create opportunities, and negotiate differences. Okay, let's just look at point 2, listen. There's a lot of people get into trouble because they don't listen to themselves. They shut off from their gut feeling. The gut feeling says there's something wrong with this. I need to get away from here. This person makes me feel unsafe. But I say, I'm not going to listen to that. I think I don't really trust myself. I'm a bit like not so sharp up here, so I'm not going to listen to my gut feelings, and then they get into trouble. So it's very important to pause and listen and trust your own gut. It sounds simple, but sometimes we just feel so frustrated doing our everyday thing and we don't know where that frustration is coming from. Okay, that's evidence you're not listening to yourself. Please pause and say that if you could talk right now, what is going on in your mind? Just say it out. maybe if it's not so safe in the workplace, then you go to a toilet or go home and lock the door, and then you can just say it out, vocalize your thoughts, and then listen to yourself. I think that's very important. That's something I want to do on myself. Okay, next up, you also have to trust yourself. Okay, trust is the opposite of overprotect in some sense. You got trust yourself, believe in yourself, believe that you can do it, believe that you are good enough to do something instead of always discounting yourself. Okay, with all due respect, you might suck at first, but you get better and better at it, right? Growth mindset. So you trust yourself to at least begin. When you have set a realistic expectation, when I first start doing something, maybe learn a new instrument, new language, I will probably be not so good, but if I keep practicing, I'll get better. So I trust myself. And also accept yourself unconditionally. You're not going to come out immediately and be a perfect person, or you'll probably never be perfect until the day you die, but it's okay. You can still accept yourself, and every single part of yourself, even that part that you are a bit ashamed of, the one that eats a lot of chocolate cake at the end of the day to comfort yourself, you can still accept that part. Okay, so that's all for today's video. I hope you found it helpful. If you did, kindly press subscribe, like and share it with your friends. Thank you and God bless.